So we got some co-hosts going as people come in. Um, let's go ahead and start. So we are a team called Wealth Makers inside of Experior Financial Group. And my name is Begg. I'm a senior executive director here at Experior Financial, and I happen to be part of this team. And I'm going to share a little bit about our company, because that's important, who you align with, what we do, how we help people, and how you make money. So, very basic questions that people are here for. We're going to answer them. Some of you have already heard this, but it's always good to hear it because we have to repeat it, right? So, let's go ahead and get started on the presentation. So again, we are a team called Wealth Makers, which is a team inside of the Experior ecosystem. We are the #1 team in submitted application count globally, ending 2024 leaderboards. We are the top 3 agency in production. Obviously, you're helping the most number of families. The production is going to be there. #1 agency in recruiting and #1 agency globally with the largest number of licensed agents ending 2024 leaderboards. So really cool accolades that we've been hitting, targets that we've been hitting, and we're really proud of this. We have trainings in Spanish and English. We have Wealth Makers University, which is a platform we spent a whole year and a half out to build out for you to use and for you to leverage for your business. That's also, the platform is a partner of this business, and a 90-day mentorship with your senior managers, your executive directors. That means they are going to help you make sure you are successful. We have an incredible team culture, something we are extremely, extremely proud of, and we love so much. And if you talk to some of the people that are the great team members, you're going to feel that too. We really care about each other. We want each other to win, and we really get excited when each of us hit certain targets. Rewards and recognition, we really love to celebrate when you win here, and you'll see that because towards the end, we have a couple of announcements to make. It is the first of the month, so whatever ended last month, we have some celebrations to be had. We've won MVP 3 years in a row. This team has done something where this takes into account your recruiting, your production, your stickiness, all of the above that goes into a good, solid business. They take that into account and they award one team this. And Wealth Makers has been winning this 3 years in a row. This is a platform we have built out. Now, if you want to use some of these features, it's an extra cost, and I'm going to play this video. It's only $29.99 a month, but a lot of people are using the same software, but not built for insurance agents, and they're paying $100 a month. So all we're doing is we're trying to make that software cheaper, but also have everything ready to go as far as insurance is concerned. So you can go in and use this business and fire the company you're paying hundreds of bucks to and hire this platform, because the goal is to make you successful. I'm going to play the video. It's just a short video.
In today's world, digital marketing is a crucial component for running a successful business. Your marketing efforts should focus on 3 key components: capture, nurture, and close. Here are some important facts to consider. 60% of clients drop off due to a lack of a clear process. 80% of new leads fail to convert into sales because of inadequate lead nurturing. Over half of digital marketers report using 50 or more tech platforms, leaving them overwhelmed. Wealth Makers AI offers a unique, tech-advanced solution that financial experts need to scale their businesses efficiently. Wealth Makers AI provides done-for-you funnels with connected email campaigns, including 7 templates to guide prospects into setting appointments. Fully developed websites for services such as $1 Million Baby, tax-free retirement, safe money rollovers, mortgage protection, and more. Customization options allow you to add your logo, update your contact information, and connect your domain. The system will maintain communication with clients until they are ready to close. Additionally, Wealth Makers AI will introduce a groundbreaking product, self-selling strategies. This tool is ideal for agents with limited time, those inexperienced in sales or product knowledge, or anyone seeking to automate their processes. Get access to experts in the fintech industry, learn product basics through our simplified concept courses, and explore our 24/7 video training library at Wealth Makers University. If you're interested in advanced market products, you're in the right place. That's our specialty. Agency owners will find the ideal environment to amplify their success with agents, empowered to self-train and develop their skills. Use our ready-to-go compliant ads to enhance your visibility. Choose from our ads library or create your own using our built-in AI content and image creator. Here's a quick overview of what our platform offers. Lead capturing funnels, fully automated booking engine, lead nurturing to convert customers, closing more deals with informed clients, customizable websites and funnels, done-for-you websites, funnels, and campaigns, social media syndication tool, evergreen and live webinars, Wealth Makers community forum, chatbots, AI agent, business phone number, reputation and review marketing, dialer, CRM, text marketing, email marketing, mobile app, calendar booking, Facebook Ads Manager, AI content creator, iMage creator, first to market self-selling funnel, Spanish-speaking agents have translated access, and much more. If you were to purchase all of these individual tools, it would cost you over $1,612 per month. However, with Wealth Makers AI, everything is integrated for you at an incredibly reasonable cost. Let us help take your business to new heights. Wealth Makers AI, empowered agent platform.
So a lot of the stuff that's already in this platform is free, which is going to be your ads, content ready to go for you, training, everything is already included in there. But if you want to email clients and you want to have drip campaigns and you want to have a phone number and all of this other stuff, that's where it costs. So we really love what we have here. We think it's going to be a game changer in your business. Now, let's talk about Experior Financial Group a little bit, which is an independent marketing organization for life, health, and annuity carriers. It was founded in 2014 and is the first Canadian-owned brokerage to expand into the USA. It has grown to over 13,000 agents across North America, Canadian headquarters in Guelph, Ontario, and USA headquarters in Buffalo, New York. And also now we are part of a holding company called AOG, which is Associate Owners Group. And so Experior Financial Group is a privately owned company. We are not public yet, but now we are going to be a part of a holding company. Usually it takes years and years and years to become public, but because now we're part of major companies inside of one big group, we get to go public faster, estimated time 3 years. And here are a couple of the companies that are part of it right now, and they're going to be adding more companies. One big one is Copper, which is also owned by Google. So big partners that we're going into partnership with in that holding company. So pretty exciting stuff. Also, at the end of this presentation, we are going to talk about some winners here. We have promotions and recognitions that we award you as you hit targets. Our first goal here at Wealth Makers is we have to put 10K in your pocket. So if you're new here and you're saying, hey, it's Christmas time, I got to put 10,000 in my pocket, we can help you as long as you just run the play. If we say do A, B, and C, do A, B, and C, you will put that money in your pocket, okay? And when you do, you get a jacket sent to you immediately, and it says Wealth Makers on it. We're building leaders, and then you get these once you promote, say you become a senior manager, you get some upgrades, you get a pin, you get 3 stars, but you also get 7-day hotel stay because we want you to celebrate these wins. And when you hit executive director, you get to have 4 stars, a nice watch sent out to you, flight, hotel for 2 people, round trip, cruise. So you really get to celebrate in style because we really want you to enjoy what you did here, right? And we want you to celebrate the wins that you're having. And then there's other pins recognizing people who are doing great things. Some of them going out soon. We're about to send out a bunch of these jackets. Also, there's a platform called EOS. You don't have to be Medicare certified to sell this. You just have to sign up with their link and start sending out invitations or getting people to call the number and become a client or a Medicare client with this company. And all you have to do is you connect them. You don't have to know anything about Medicare. You're not supposed to because it's an unlicensed sale and you can make money. And when you do 10 here in this team, you get a cool t-shirt that says, ask me about Medicare. Hey, look, a walking billboard. Now we have several events, Texas Takeover coming up in June. Experior Convention is going to be on April 30th in Orlando, Florida. So make sure all of us are there. I love seeing our family hanging out, rubbing shoulders, dancing the night away. We love it. So we can't wait to see you. There's always trips with all of these carriers that you can win. So make sure you're running and gunning. Now, let's go into the history of insurance. It is very important that you understand where this industry comes from to understand how far you can go and how solid your base will be. So, in 1347, the first documented insurance policy was issued in Genoa. In 1752, Benjamin Franklin found the first American insurance company. Benjamin Franklin happens to be on the $100 bill, and we love the $100 bill, don't we? Now, 1776, USA gained its independence. 1792, 24 people got together and created the stock market. 1933, FDIC was created, which basically means the Federal Department of Insurance Companies to protect consumer bank deposits and rebuild trusts after banks had failed during the Great Depression. And now $1 trillion was written in 2024 in premium annually. So it's an ever growing business. But you need to understand that insurance was around 17 years before USA declared its independence, and it was around 33 years before the stock market was created. So lots of longevity. We are a solid industry, not going anywhere, survived turbulent times, Great Depression, recessions, all of the above, and we're still here to fight and win. So you're aligning yourself with a solid industry. Now, here are some of your product partners. Here at Experior Financial Group, you are not an insurance agent alone. You are a broker because you don't sell one size fits all. You find the product that best matches your client, and you have over 50 carriers that you are in partnership with. Also, global market will increase from 5.6 trillion to 9.8 trillion, mostly being because baby boomers are aging. So you are in the prime time you're in right now. It's the greatest wealth transfer of all times. Insurance providers that have been in business for over 100 years, Mutual of Omaha, Baltimore Life, Americo, and many, many more. Also, fun fact, NASA Life covered Abraham Lincoln. So as you can see, very solid, long-lasting companies. Now, you can also kind of move up in this industry, okay? If you want to get your investment advisor representative, you take the Series 6-5, and then you can start handling client investments. You work with companies like BlackRock, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, Nationwide, major players, and you represent them, right? Now, let's understand what we have here at Experior. You have ownership of your clients day one. In other companies, you don't have this. This is where they have put into the contract that as soon as you start here, your clients are not Experior's clients, they're your clients. Once you become an executive director, you have ownership of your agency, or you own your agency code overrides, and then you can have silver, gold, platinum, legacy ownership, which basically means without having a license and all of the above, your kids can benefit off of what you build here. How cool is that? Put all your hard work in, really work this business, build it up, and now you have something that will create generational wealth in your family. Ownership of Experior up to 8,500 equity shares. Again, I said it's a privately owned company. So now is the time to win big here, own some shares, and then increase your net worth in the future, right? How exciting is that? Now, speaking of ownership of agency, we actually have an agent who passed away, not in our team, but someone that we know here at Experior. He passed away, and now his son is going to be taking over the business. But imagine that whatever he built here did not die with him. It went to his family, so the gentleman's wife and children can benefit off of it. So he really left them with something very beautiful, a legacy. Now, this just talks about the shares that we have. Global View, which is the investment company, also is providing shares for helping them build out their company up to 2,000 shares. Now, let's talk about the money. You can go from 70% all the way up to 115%. And then every month you can qualify from 120 to 130%, depending on your volume. And again, without ever recruiting. Zero recruiting. This is your business. If you decide, I don't want to ever bring a soul into this business and you want to be a powerful producer, go for it. And look how high you can write yourself a paycheck. Now, again, without ever recruiting. Now, if you are a builder, Builder is the people, they're the people that make the millions in this business. If you want to know how to make millions, become a builder. You start off at 70%, go all the way up to 120%. Very competitive compensation, very competitive. You're not going to start off here with an income that you can't make. There are companies that pay 25% to their agents. Seriously. And we pay 3 times that, right? So you start from 120 to 130. As a bonus, every month you can qualify for it as soon as you hit these targets. And then I'll talk about this green line. It's a beautiful, big, beautiful green line, which affects your business dramatically. But important to know, 28% hierarchy bonus, 12% builder bonus, access to 4% agency bonus, and so many more. But we'll talk a little further in detail a few slides ahead. As you hit income milestones, you get this really cool hardware, which is a 100K ring all the way up to $2 million ring. And this is really flashy, I agree, but it's from the same designer that makes the Super Bowl rings, and it's meant to be flashy. It is the financial industry, it's the money industry, and people recognize that you've done great things when you're from this industry and you pop around with a ring like that. People are like, oh my God, that guy is doing something. People, if you can help me mute, I'd really appreciate it. And now let's talk about you're here and you're not licensed. You can still make money. So a no license required products, let's talk about them. Debt consolidation, trust and trustee program, like you can do living trust, you can do power of attorney, all without a license. You can do tax strategies. These are helping people who have a tax bill, which is any business owner pretty much, and you can cut their tax bill by 40%. You're not going to get a no from them. We have yet to hear a no. Legal Shield, which is like a lawyer in your pocket, Score Navigator, and then Medicare referral program that we talked about earlier, which you don't have to be licensed to sell. So amazing, amazing products that you can make money while you're studying for your exam to become licensed. Because once you become licensed, then the floodgates open to these products. You can do term life, which covers you for a set period of time, 25, 30 years, 40 years. I'm sorry, not 40 years, 30 years. But also you can do mortgage protection, which is a term policy. If you are a breadwinner and you're afraid that if something happens to you, your family will have to leave the house because you can no longer make mortgage payments. Mortgage payments are expensive now. Well, you can have mortgage protection that protects your household, that if something happens to you, your family gets a paycheck to pay off the entire balance and they can live securely in their home. Whole life covers you for your whole entire life as long as you pay the premium. It also has a cash bucket in there that grows. IUL is like a whole life product, but it's even juicier. It has retirement planning built into it. It covers you whether you live too long, die too soon, or you come across some kind of critical illness. It protects you in all of those circumstances. Very powerful product. I have 2 of these policies for myself. Annuities is when you have a lump sum, or it could be a 401k, TSB, 403b, like retirement plans, and you can roll it over and protect it from market loss. Also, this is the only financial product in the world that guarantees that you will have an income stream for life. There's not many that can legally do that, right? So this is something that's very powerful. Medicare, health insurance, and supplemental benefits. Now let's talk about the money. How do I make it? And how much can I earn? Let's go into it. You're just going to do a financial analysis on people to find suitable coverage. Okay, so say you go to a family. Here's how it looks like. An average policy is about $100 per month. If you take $100 times it by 12 months, 12 months gives you 1,200 annual premium. And that is how insurance companies pay you. You take your $1,200 that the customer paid for the year and you multiply it with your commission rate. If you are a senior financial associate, you are getting paid at 85%. That is 1,020 in your pocket. If you help 3 family members, that is 3,060 in your pocket. This is using a real life example with Forrester's 30-year term. Now, again, we said we have many companies with many different products. So you will go into the Experior back office, look at how much the company pays Experior, and then multiply it with your commission rate. Now, if you help 2 families, each with 3 members, I think you can do that. If you really wanted to, you could, okay? you will earn an average income of $6,120, giving you an annual income of $73,440. Just by spending maybe 1 week worth of time and effort into your business can earn you this much money. Now, say you really started doing great and you became an executive director. You have an agency, congratulations, you are at 115%. If you take 10,000 and you multiply it by 115%, and we're taking the previous example when you were self-producing, you make 11,500. Okay? Now, that same example, and you have a team. This new guy, 70%, they're new. They don't know what they're doing. You're going to help them. And your difference between them and you is 45%. That is called your override. That is a beautiful income. That's your passive income here at Experior Financial. You make 30 to 40. On a guy that's a senior financial associate who's at 85%, that's a 30% difference, you make 2160. A senior manager, there's a 15% difference, you make 1,080. Another senior manager, 1,080. These two people don't need your help. They're starting to become an executive director almost. So that adds up to 7,560 in overrides. Let's add that. Now, once you have an executive director under you, you're at 115, they're at 115, the comp has maxed out. Well, here at Experior, once you create an executive director in your agency, you get 14% off of whatever they do in their business. And if they create an executive director, it's 7%. And if you go all the way down 7 generations below you, you will still earn an income on them. So it pays to build someone here. Instead of saying, no, I'm not going to promote people, you're pushed to promote because you're still going to win at the end of it. Now, if they do 40,000 in their business, you'll make 5,600. Let's add that up. Now, again, remember we said there's a bonus. 40,000 settled premium, 4 new team members gives you 4% bonus. That's $1,600 if you're doing 40K in your business. Let's add that up. Now, if you total that out, that is 26,260 per month. If you build this structure and you help them by pushing them to make those type of sales, helping 6 members, you multiply that with 12 months, an annual income of 315,120. Pretty great. So now let's talk about how much does it cost me? Well, it can cost you a lot if you were outside of Experior because we have some softwares that when you go outside, it would cost you a lot because it makes your life easier as an insurance agent. But because we're under an umbrella, we get a better deal. It's $250 per month in value. But $19 a month for non-licensed and $40 to $89 for people who are licensed, depending on your promotion level. Now, let's talk about how far can this business go? Very far. It went from Canada to USA and into Puerto Rico, and we are expanding to different countries. Conversations are being had. How cool is it? You can be sitting here in Ontario, Canada, and you have a whole team of 300 agents in USA, and then you build in other countries without ever meeting them or knowing them. That is very powerful. So again, global reach of 13,000 agents. Now, these are your options. You're either number 1, I love what you do, I'm interested in becoming a client, type in a 1. Number 2, I would be interested in referring you business. Number 3, I'm not a licensed agent, but I'm ready to get started. Sign me up. Let's go. Number 4, I am licensed and I need to join now.